Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, and this is Vikas Singh. So in this video we are going to learn how to install and configure VMware Player on Windows 11 machine step by step. So along with that we are also going to cover the prerequisites, what are the prerequisites regarding software and hardware to install VMware Player. Also I am going to show you what is the main difference between Player and VMware Workstation. So also we are going to see some real world use case and benefit of having a VMware player in running on Windows 11. So let's get started. So the very first thing, let's understand what is VMware player. So VMware player is also known as a VMware Workstation Player, is a virtualization tool that allow you to run a multiple operating system on a single physical machine. So using VMware Player, you can basically create a virtual machine for Windows, Linux, or any other operating system without affecting your main system or a physical machine. So it is widely used for lab setup, testing environment, learning, and development process. So now let's talk about the prerequisite to have a VMware player in place. So before installing VMware player, your system must meet the certain hardware and software requirement, which is I have mentioned here. So very first thing, you should have a Windows 10 or 11, and preferable it going to be 64-bit operating system. Second thing, your processor must support the virtualization technology such as Intel VTX or AMD V. And third is virtualization must be enabled in your BIOS or UEFI. And fourth one, minimum 8 gig of RAM is required. However, 16 gig or more recommended for running a multiple virtual machine in your inside your VMware player. Fifth one is ensure you have enough storage, and SSD is highly recommended for better performance related to your virtual machine. And six is you need an administrative privilege required to install a VMware player. So these are the six requirements which you should have in place before installing the VMware player. So now let's understand what is difference between VMware player and workstation. So a lot of time people get confused while working with VMware player or VMware workstation. So high level difference which I have listed here. So a VMware player is a basic VM player which runs the virtual machine, and however workstation has advanced virtual machine setup which support a lot of other things which is not supported by VMware player. So VMware player is a free for personal use, and workstation is a paid license required. And as I said, VMware player has limited feature and does not support snapshot, and VMware player workstation support advanced features including snapshots. So these are the main difference between player and workstation. So if you are wanted to use something free for your personal use, you can use a VMware player. But if you want to have some advanced virtual machine configuration and advanced features enabled with the snapshot, then you should go with the VMware workstation. So now this is my physical machine. So I got my physical machine with core i7 7800X series processor, extreme series processor with 120 gig of memory. I got NVIDIA RTX 3060 installed on my physical machine, and I have a Windows 11 workstation Pro installed on my workstation, and I'm running VMware Workstation 17 Pro on my physical machine. So I'm going to give you demo of this machine where I'm going to install a player inside my virtual machine basically. So as I said, the prerequisite said you need a basically Intel VT technology enabled from BIOS. So I have enabled for this virtual machine, I have enabled that setting. If I show you from CPU, Intel VT technology is enabled, and if you are using physical machine, go and make sure this is enabled from your BIOS, and that's it. Then let's go ahead and do the installation. So of VMware player, so I'll go here. I have already downloaded the VMware player setup. If you want, you can go ahead and download it directly from Broadcom or VMware site. So it's a simple, just approx 200 gig 200 MB software. So you can see here it's going to launch soon for the installation wizard. So the installation is going to be very straightforward. It does not ask too much things. You just need to click next, 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 and that's all. So you can see VMware Workstation 17 player. So this is player only, and on my machine you can see this is I have a workstation running uh, Pro with the license version. So you can see that. So add VMware Workstation console. So leave the default one. I don't want to check these things. Update at startup and join a VMware product experience. So just click on install, next, next, and install. So it will install the player on your machine. And I have this ISO file in my D drive where I'm going to create some virtual machine for Windows Server 2025, and then we'll try to run that also. So this installation is very light. It's going to take a few minutes only to get the installation done. So cleanup is running now. So it will install the virtual network adapters also in your machine. So if I show you, if I go to Ethernet, soon you will see some Ethernet ports. So let me click here. So you can see this is my physical NIC which is attached to this virtual machine. But if I go here, advanced network settings, you will see these two network adapter is installed, VMnet 8 and this is VMnet 1, which is installed by VMware Player. So now it will install the networking component also while installing the VMware Player inside the machine. So let's wait for this to get this installation completed, and then we will proceed with the VM creation. So now you can see the installation is finished. Just click on finished, and now you will see this icon here, VMware Workstation Player. So just double click on it. So now it will open this player window, and if you go here you have option less options basically if you compare to Workstation. If you go to Workstation, there are a lot of configuration, but this is player, so it has limited feature. And also you can see here options to upgrade to VMware Workstation Pro, so get advanced features such as snapshot, virtual network management, and more. So so now on here you can go ahead and create a virtual machine. So now I'll go ahead and so let's try to create Windows Server 2025 OS, and so and you can select the path where you want to install, basically location for the virtual machine. So let me go ahead and do it in D drive. So this is the path. Click next, and 100 let me give this 100 gig. Click next and then finish, and now you can see the virtual machine is created. Now I'll go ahead and do some changes. So if you see here, memory is 4 gigs, 2 gigs. I'll go ahead and assign to 8 gig. Let me set the processor to 4, and then select my operating system ISO image, which is D drive ISO. So I selected this. Now in the networking you have these options. So auto bridge, it is going to use your physical network, and then this is NAT, this is also mapped to your physical netting, and this is host only, so it will be only specific to this virtual machine. So let me go ahead and use the auto bridge, and then remove this USB and remove this sound. So now this is fine. I can go ahead and power on this virtual machine and start the installation. So now I'll go here and click on play button, so it will launch the virtual machine now. So now if I show you, so here you can see the installation is started. So this is how you can install a VMware Workstation Player on your Windows 11 machine, and this is going to a straightforward step if you want to deploy on Windows 11 or Windows 10 or any other operating system. The process of installation is going to remain same. And now let's discuss about the real world use cases and benefit of VMware Player. So real life use cases I have mentioned for VMware Player is commonly used for IT professional to test the software in isolated environment. Developers use it to test the application across the different operating system. System administrator uses to simulate the enterprise environment before deploying changes in production, and a student and learners use this to practice hands-on lab without needing multiple physical servers. And benefit of using VMware Player, it allows you to run a multiple operating system on a single machine, provides isolation between environments, help you to test without impacting your own physical machine or laptop or desktop, and reduce hardware costs, easy to create, clone or manage virtual machine. So this is all about how to install a VMware Player on the Windows 11 or Windows 10 machine. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe me for more videos. And if you have any question, any query related to this, you can always post to my given mail IDs. Thank you once again. Bye bye.